Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Denver Broncos.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
The 19-yard line.
From the gun, Fitzgerald. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
19 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsey. 16 carries, 127 yards, and a score. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And after that play, we've got an injury, and it appears to be to Cortland Sutton. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsey. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos take it all the way down to... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
The ball carrier.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. And they'll run the end around here with Judy. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsey. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Give him 4 on the carry there. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Fitzgerald sets up the screen to Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Fitzgerald's pass.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
17 yards.
On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To throw again. Fitzgerald flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. Good strength, but not able to get a whole lot. Tackled shy of the 10. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run here with Lindsey. Lindsey, 1st down and more than that, as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
23-yard line.
Now a carry for Lindsey. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Fitzgerald. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback because they'll get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Philip Lindsay.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Fitzgerald, and his throw here's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
By Jason McCourty.
Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
3rd down.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Fitzgerald. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
16 yards.
On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and it's 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Fitzgerald escaping the pressure right. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brandon Copeland gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
It's 2nd down.
Off play action. Fitzgerald. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a first down. Gordon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hightower on the stop.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Jason McCourty.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Melvin Gordon. He's taken down at the...
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Score, Broncos 27.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 20.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
To Melvin Gordon.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run by Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down. Here's Lindsey. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
What's he talking about, left?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a handoff for Lindsey, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, 3rd and long. And quickly, they get to the line.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzgerald, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
That keeps the score.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
40 on the tackle.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Lindsey. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
On the carry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Denver.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Devin McCourty brings him down. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They're going to run this with a tight end.
The tight end.
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Fitzgerald forced out to his left. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Gain of 5 brings up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon.
The Patriots 24.
And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 18-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 12-yard line.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Lindsey on the carry. Taken down at the 11-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Taken down.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Nick Fitzgerald keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far,
so now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Off the play fake, Fitzgerald. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action. Fitzgerald. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Denver, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.